Alright guys, so yeah, I got the four-man Superman movie pack. I mean, I do have the first and second one, but I only bought it at my store just so I can watch 3 and 4 because I'm smart, right? And whoever donated it, apparently they left in 3 and 4, but there's no 1 or 2. So, props for people being smart, I gotta give them that. So, Superman 3. Superman 3 is the continuation of the Christopher Reeve Superman movies. And this one was just plain old awkward. I mean, there's more comedy to it. There's this guy. It starts off with a guy that wants to get a job, but he gets turned down. But he is very, very good at computers. And then the real villain of the story, the who cares villain, comes in and says, "Hey, you want a job? I am hiring right now. Let's work together." But we're really trying to take down Superman because we obviously need one of those in this movie. Like I said, I can't remember the villains of this movie, but the guy that is looking for a job, he's not really a villain. He's just there for you to laugh at while this movie is going on, because obviously this movie had no plot whatsoever. But let's get to the man that we want to talk about, Superman. So Superman mostly stays as Clark Kent, and he is going back to his high school reunion back in Kansas, and while he is there, he runs into Lana Lang because Lois Lane had too much attention in the second movie, so we obviously need to dub her scenes down. But Lana Lang is in here now, and they haven't seen each other in high school, and they want to put them as a cute couple and all such. She has a kid as well, and that's the only character development that you need for her. And for the record, the director of this one definitely knew how to bring in the comedy for this movie, because there is a lot of awkward situations when it comes to Clark Kent. I mean, I know Clark Kent is supposed to be the nerd, he's supposed to be weird and everything, but did you have to put him in a lot of awkward situations? Like, for example, they're on the dance party and all such. Lana drags Superman out there onto the dance floor, and as soon as the music turns up, they turn on the slow music, but Clark is just doing his little jig and everything. Like I said, they have the comedy to it. But anyway, let's get on to the plot and everything. This might be a lot of spoilers in this review, but you're not gonna care. You probably heard all the spoilers in a lot of YouTube videos. So anyway, the main villain of the who cares villain tells the guy with the job guy to send a satellite all the way out to where Krypton exploded, get a piece of kryptonite, give it to Superman in hopes that Superman will die, because plots ensue, right? And it only takes like a couple of days for an Earth object to reach where Superman's planet used to be, even though it took him 3 years to get to planet Earth. Logic ensue, who knows. But anyway, Superman gets the piece of kryptonite. They carved it into like a little trophy and all such. The guy with the job gives it to Superman, and Superman's like, "Oh, thank you." Takes pictures and all such, walks away. And the guy with the job calls the who cares villain, and he says, Superman took the kryptonite and he didn't die. Even though he gets like multiple personality disorders, Superman does. Because he's starting to act really crabby. He's down on his luck because why not? And that scene where he is fighting himself in that junkyard scene, the first movie became famous for its visual effects and its groundbreaking work. That scene alone was embarrassing to watch. I'm not kidding you. It was not fun to watch. And anyway, the ending battle ensues and blah blah blah, boring stuff, all that such. Superman wins the day. Hooray! Movie's over. It's really forgettable. It's like Batman Forever. Like I said, the old Superman movies are exactly like the 90s Batman movies. Okay, 89 to 97, but it mirrors themselves very well. First movie is an absolute classic. Second movie is being a little darker, was not as popular as the first one, but still a very popular one. The third one is forgettable, and the fourth one is just god-awful. Anyway, I gotta review this one. I gotta finish it up, so I'm gonna wrap it up to say this movie is, oh, what can I say even anymore? So I'm gonna say this movie I don't think anyone would be really upset if you skip it. So guys, Superman 3, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.